We live in such a hypersexual society to the point where when I tell people I don't have sex, they automatically assume I'm lying. Like, they fight tooth and nail to say, girl, you're lying. But it's the truth. I do not. And here's why.
It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates.
People don't believe that there's a woman who actually do not have sex. Like, I feel like everybody thinks women are having sex because we have such easy access to sex. Especially nowadays when all we have to do is literally just answer a DM. Well, at least that's all I have to do because I have a bunch of DMs that I just have not read. But these are the reasons why I decided not to have sex. And I feel like they're very beneficial to me. It's not to bash women who do like to have sex. Go ahead and freak on. Nothing I say is going to stop you anyway. So my opinion shouldn't be the end of the world. A lot of people nowadays don't understand how powerful sex is. Like, sex can create life. People have died behind sex. People have been to prison for the rest of their lives behind sex. People have gave you an STD or something that you can't get rid of behind sex. Sex is very powerful, and it's not just an exchange of fluids like some people like to say. It does something to your psyche. That's why they say porn is bad. That's why people have sex addiction. Sex does something to the psyche. If it didn't, it wouldn't be addicting. It's just like food or a lot of other things in life. It does something to your psyche. And I feel like when women have sex with multiple people, it does something to her psyche. Men as well. It does something to the psyche, and it's very unhealthy. Another reason why I don't have sex is because I feel like before somebody engages in sex with someone, they need to make things clear about what they do and do not want. A lot of people in this generation, they just jump into bed and then demand stuff afterwards. And that's a problem because by the time they demand stuff, the person isn't interested in giving it to them because they already got what they really wanted. For example, it's some women out here who say, I want a relationship, sleep with the guy, and then get upset when they don't get the relationship. And it's just like, you're hustling backwards. Or if she wants monogamy and then she's having sex with him, but then she's like, oh, I want monogamy. And it's just like, you're hustling backwards because you should have made sure you got that before you had sex. So that's something I do. I make sure that we're all on the same page of what we do not and do not want. And we're clear with everything, because that miscommunication literally can ruin your life. Literally. Like, I know so many women who have things they can't get rid of because they didn't make it clear on who was doing what with who. They just jumped into bed. Another reason is, if I don't feel safe carrying your child, we have no reason being in the bed together. You always come up with the possibility of getting something you can't get rid of and a baby. And if I don't feel comfortable with having this person's baby, this person should not have access to my body. I know a lot of people don't think like that. I'm probably a rare breed, but that's how I think. If me and you are sleeping together, 10 times out of 10, not 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, you are somebody I would be okay with having a child with. I feel okay knowing that not everybody can have access to my body, and this may rub some people the wrong way. I don't care. I just feel good knowing, like, you know what? You have to work for this. This is not something that you can just click a button and look at and see. This is not something that you can just click a button or one phone call in the middle of the night and I'm jumping in this open. I'm not one of those girls. I'm not hot and ready. Some people are. That's okay. Do what's best for you. I love it. You like it. I love it. I'm just not one of those girls. I'm limited edition, exclusive, and I'm going to treat myself as such. You have to meet a certain criteria. If you don't meet that criteria, you cannot enter. Okay? What you do with a lot of other people, it tends not to be special anymore. And when I do lay down and when I do something with somebody, I want it to be special. And I feel like if I've done it with everybody, then it's not as special. And some people may say, well, yeah, you haven't done it with that person. Yeah, but I want that person to teach me things. I feel like whatever I don't know, my husband or my boyfriend or whoever will teach it to me. Like, he'll make sure I knows what he likes. And I feel like once you sleep with the same person over and over again, the sex becomes better. Like, when you're constantly having hookups, in that moment, people are just looking for a nut. They don't care about who gets off first. And ladies, you're always going to lose because the men are going to get to the finish line first. But once, especially if he doesn't really care about you, but once you start to be with the same person, then you get to know your body and know when to push them and how to push them and where to push them, and they know all that stuff. The sex becomes great. It becomes better, and it's better than a million guys not knowing your body versus one guys who do know your body and you get yours. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm really interested in. Last but not least, mental clarity. You don't know how many times I see women emailing me questions saying, "Oh, I think I'm pregnant," or "Oh, I think he gave me something I can't get rid of," or "Oh, I don't think he likes me like that," and they done been having sex for like 6 months. And I'm just like, girl, hang it up. Cut that off. Go get tested. See what you do and do not have, and get your mind clear, because you deserve it. So those are the reasons why I do not have sex. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later.